talk about love, lifestyle, cooking, and everything that is nice to talk about. So feel welcome, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yay! 16. So yay! Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for showing love to my channel, and for my returning subscribers, welcome back. And I am really glad to have you here. So today, it's been a minute since I've been on this platform, and I just decided to come back and just get things moving. Yeah. So where have I been? I have been everywhere and nowhere at the same time, just tired, just trying to settle in. So I know in my last video, or the second last video, I said that this was going to be like my online journal. I was going to document, like journal online on YouTube, what I've been doing, how everything is, how my life is going, how the business that I was planning on starting is going. But clearly that didn't happen. It's been like, I think, 4 months now, but we are here. And I wouldn't say I have failed to do that. I have just had a lot to do, and trying to get back on that, and trying to stay consistent and disciplined with that. So where have I been? So I relocated to the US from Kenya. That is in July. So yeah, I'm almost 2 months in the US, down south. Yeah. So it's been quite a journey, just trying to settle in and trying to adjust the jet lag. I didn't know. I thought jet lag lasted for just a few days, but apparently for me it lasted for about a month. I had terrible sleep. I was tired. I was just fatigued and exhausted. I didn't have strength even to like just talk to my friends and family and tell them how everything is. And when you're in a new place, your friends and your family want you to give them updates on how you are, how everything is, to make sure you're safe, you're enjoying life. But I did not have the strength for that. But of course I did. I sent them a few videos to just get them relaxed and feeling good. So I moved here because I got a nursing job. I did the NCLEX in 2022. I went down south to South Africa. I mean, I'm always going south. What's with that? Yeah, I went to South Africa and passed my NCLEX in 2022. Got my visa in April 2024. Yeah. And in July, that's when I traveled. And here I am, south. And it's been, traveling, relocating is fun, kind of. Just not relocating, but just like getting the visa and knowing that you're traveling and you're going to a new place. You get to be whoever you want. Nobody knows you there, and even if anybody knows you, you don't care. So yeah, I was excited for that, but just the process of settling in, I found it so tiring, so exhausting. But I was glad that I had like a friend who was helping me settle in, so I didn't feel so lost. It was just the emotional and body fatigue that I had that was a bit too much. And then there's just too much to do in a new country. You have to get your documents ready, your driving license, your social security, get oriented at work, meet new people. I mean, everything is literally new. That food is new. So yeah, it's been a journey, but 2 months in, almost 2 months in, and I am feeling better now. I'm still a bit tired. I feel like I still need to, I don't know, maybe I've not yet settled in properly, because I still feel a bit, some days I feel lost, some days I feel tired, some days I'm happy, some days I'm so excited I could just drive everywhere. But some days I just want to sleep, and some days it's sad, honestly. So yeah. Yeah, so that has been my settling journey. Work has been good so far. The first days is so tiring, so exhausting, I won't lie to you. And if you are a nurse, if you're just relocating to a different country for a job, no, even if they speak your language, like we speak English in Kenya, but coming here, it's like, what English are you speaking, because we don't get you. So yeah, it's hard, but you just need to keep going and just trust in yourself. And I was telling myself, if they hear the people from here, they also have an accent, but to me they also have an accent. So we got to meet in between and try to understand one another for things to work. So yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. You cannot change your accent in a day. I am actually not trying to change my accent. I prefer my English. I don't want the American English. No offense. Yeah, so and some culture shocks that I've experienced, especially down south, I mean North Carolina, is the people friendliness. I mean, I didn't, I had heard of how friendly the southern people are, but nobody told me how deep it goes. I mean, you just walk into a store and somebody over there who is just attending, who is packing people's stuff, is like, "Hello, welcome," and who has the time? But it was it's nice, and for me, I felt like it makes you nicer, coming from Nairobi and coming from Kenya, or a country that's a bit far-paced and rough, and coming to a place where everybody's like, "Hello, hi, how are you doing? Hi, honey, hi." You like mellow down a bit, and you become like nicer. I don't know if that's good, but I'll tell you how that didn't turn out well for me. So, and yeah, so that's one of my culture shocks. The friendliness, people are so friendly, and the words of endearment just to everyone. You hear patient or just a, a random person on the streets. I don't know what that noise was. A random person on the streets calling you, "Hi, honey," and it's just a normal thing. "Hi, honey. Hi, my dear. Hi, what? Yeah, and it's so normal to them. But yeah, if you're not used to being, if you're single and you're being called honey, I mean, it's a win-win. So yeah. And something else that I found, oof, different culture shock is how different like the white people's English versus the black American English is. I mean, for the white people, it's the English is so clear, but for the black Americans, oh my god! Up to now, I don't hear like 80% of the conversation of what's going on, what they're saying. I feel like they have so many shortcuts to their English and their slang. I'm yet to understand, and that's also something that I've heard from my colleagues and those people who moved from Kenya and just from Africa generally. But just international people, they find it hard to understand the Black American English. I mean, gosh. Then they talk so fast. Oh my god. Ooh. You'll get lost. Trust me. But yeah, I mean, everyone here is nice regardless of whether they're black or white. So I wouldn't say I've had any like bad experiences with people so far. So that's good. That's a plus. That's bad. Yeah, nothing bad so far. So far so good. Yeah, what else has been a culture shock? And the obvious ones, food is quite different here, but I think people exaggerate because I found that there's the things that people say you should carry, like corn flour. You'll find that in the African stores or in the tropical stores. So I found that there's also wheat flour, there's the cereals, there's the grains, you have your kales. They're just a bit different. So I'd say what's different is maybe the fast foods or foods in the restaurants, because they don't seem as healthy as what you used to back home. So yeah, but you can cook. I mean, you can cook. So, and the first time your stomach just rejects that food, no matter whether it's cooked, it's bought. Your stomach just doesn't like it. But after a while, I find that I have really adjusted to the food. So that will not make you not get your visa and come here. Another thing is hair care, just trying to take care of your hair. And I mean, there are lots of products here, good products, but just getting someone to do your hair, that's the issue. But for me, for someone who doesn't like people touching my hair, and someone who really has a sensitive scalp and a light scalp, it's a win for me. I am not complaining. I can do my hair, I can put on my wig, as you can see. So yeah, that's not a bad thing for me. Another thing is skincare. Back home you can just you generally use, you can use like if something is working for you like a moisturizer, you can use it for like the rest of your life. But here now it's getting colder, and also with the air conditioners here, especially in the summer, they are put on so is it high when it's cold? I don't know. Is it high or low? I don't know. So it's extremely cold. I mean, even my eyes sometimes they water, my nose is watery. So and I find that dries up your skin so much that you just need to get a heavy moisturizer. So yeah, but there are many options here. You just need to try and see what works for you. So I wouldn't say that's really a big problem, but you definitely need the money to settle in here. Yeah, and we'll get. I might. I don't know. Yeah, I might delve into that and what you need and the financial aspects of relocation and all. But yeah, so getting back to the friendliness and how it affects you. Hmm? So yeah, story time. So I came here by myself, yeah, and I'm single. Hmm? And single, secure, but searching. Okay. So I met this guy on Bumble. He's nice. He's East African too, so there's that bit of familiarity. He speaks some Swahili, so I mean, and he was telling me, oh, you can teach me some Swahili, we can converse, and he's so chilled. I mean, so you see, I am coming from Kenya where everything is like a bit rough. You know, the conversations are like laughing and you know the sarcasm, and you come everybody saying hi, hi, honey, hi, my dear. I don't know what. Please, thank you. You're welcome. No, you're fine. Yeah, and then you meet this. I meet this guy. He's nice. He's chilled. He's stable. He's secure. He doesn't talk much, but he's really nice, and he seems to really like me. So we go on first date, good chemistry, good vibe. Second date, good. Third date, he's making an effort. He lives like an hour away. So and he used to come like after work. So that's I mean that felt like he's making an effort to me. So come the fourth date, I go to see his house. So I mean, you have to see where this. You have to see where you're. If you, for me, if I'm starting to like someone, I have to see their space to know if that is something that I can live with. So I figured, why not? Let me just go to his place and see how it is. So mind you, I've already told my friends because this guy feels so stable. He feels he's a bit older, so he's like secure. He knows what he wants and all that. So, and I'd already asked him if what he wants, if he wants marriage, if he wants kids. So I feel like that out of the box is attracted to me. I'm attracted to him a bit. So yeah, not a bit. I was a bit attracted to him quite much. So yeah. So from the fourth date, I go to his place, and also the way that he communicates is I don't know why I never saw that or why that never came up as a maybe a red flag or maybe some I don't know what could be a red flag, but he used to leave me on like when he texts me in the morning and then I reply, and then he takes like 4 hours to reply. Mind you, he works from home, so I don't get why he's taking that long to reply, because it's not like he has to, like me who's dealing with patients, I can just take my phone and text someone or call someone. I have to wait for my lunch break to do that. But for him, I mean, it's just you have texted me, I have replied. Don't you have to just reply and tell me you're busy? So I noticed that, and I asked him, why do you leave me unread for so many hours? And he just said, LOL. That's what he said. So I figured maybe he doesn't understand what I'm saying. Maybe he doesn't understand what unread means. So I asked him, why are you leaving me on blue tick? And he brushed it off and said, oh, how was your night? What are you doing? And I told him, and he's not the guy to like dig deep into what you're doing to, you know, get the juice out of what you're doing and make that a conversation, you know, like a normal person. But yeah, so the day I go to his house, I go the next day. He was supposed to show me around, yeah. Mind you, I am new, so I told him I would appreciate a drive around to just see where I just see the surrounding, and yeah. So come, it's almost 12 p.m. We're just having some fun, just chilling. And then he keeps checking his watch. So I'm like, what's going on? Do you need to be somewhere? And he says, oh, I'm supposed to meet my friends for a baseball game, or I don't know, it's a pre a pre-graduation dinner thing with family friends. I'm like, you didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that you're meeting your friends, and I had to ask you that what could have happened if I didn't ask you why you keep checking your watch. So he asked me, "Oh, do you want to shower?" Yeah. So I'm like, "Yeah, okay." He showers, I shower, and then I ask him, "So do you want me to go back to my place, or do you want me to come with you?" And he's like, "No, you can just go back to your place, and you can tell me when you reach, and we'll talk later." So I'm like, I'm already annoyed. So I just and he, I don't even think he hugged me like goodbye. So that also irritated me because I was like, oh, is he like chasing me out or what? Yeah, so I leave the house, walk into my car, drive off without even looking back. So I drive. I arrive like an hour later. I make a cute video, send it to him that I've arrived, tell him, oh, I have driven so fast. Like the Miss Hamilton, yeah, because of how I driven so fast. And then he's like, oh yeah, that's good for you. At least now you can drive to like an hour drive. You can do that. And then we don't talk again. That's Friday. Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoon, he texts me and asks me, oh, what are you doing? I tell him, oh, I'm out with my friends and doing this and that. And then he leaves me on red again. He asks me something and then he leaves me on red after I reply. So I'm like, God, this is becoming so annoying. If you don't talk, just say it. I mean, I'm not forcing you. So I asked him again, why are you leaving me on red? Why are you blue ticking me? Why can't you just reply? He doesn't reply. That's like 10 p.m. That's 10 p.m. No reply. I go to sleep. I am expecting a response. So, mind you, this guy decided to grow on me. So I am like, I had like a crush. So you are waiting there. You just wait for that person to reply so that you can just get the conversation going and yeah, keep it flowing. But this guy doesn't do that. He waits till the next morning. The next morning, I wake up. It's a Sunday. I check my phone, no messages yet, no text yet from him. So I'm like, what's going on? Check, and then I check his the display profile on his WhatsApp. It was a picture of him. Checking it, it says I'll be back in 2025. I'm like, nigga, what the hell is going on? You just ghosted me and you can't even tell me. So I am irritated. I am annoyed. So I decide, oh wait, I call him, and it goes straight to voicemail. So I'm like, okay, maybe you decided to ghost me or to just ghost me. So I decided, okay, let me go for a run and just try to relax because I am fuming. I go for my run. I cannot relax. I am angry. I am cussing this guy as I run. Every step that I take, I'm like, F you for what? You have picked first. I mean, I am going all in with the insults. So I'm like, okay, this walk is not even helping. This run is not helping. Let me go sit at a park and try to soak in the sunlight. It's in the morning. It's beautiful. It's a Sunday morning. The roads are clear. And as I sit there, I'm still cussing at this guy. So I'm like, okay, I need to deal with this guy and just get it off my chest. So I'm like, okay, let me call him. But then I'm like, oh no, that's too much drama. If he doesn't want to talk to me, that's not how I act. If somebody ghosts me, I just leave it. But for some reason, this one, I could not just let go. I could not let go. So I'm like, let me just walk to my house and then take a shower, maybe prepare to go to church. And after church, I'll try and call him again. But then I sit down to have breakfast and I'm like, there's no way this thing is waiting. I have to be done with it before I go to church. So I decide to just journal and get it off my chest, but then it doesn't work. So I journal, I write what I'm supposed to say to him, cussing him out, asking him, oh, is this how 35-year-olds, he's 35, is this how 35-year-olds communicate? They're not interested in how they ghost people that they have been leading on. Oh, F you, in fact, F your country. And I went all in on him, and and when you, this is the second time that I'm calling him. Go straight to voicemail, yeah? A normal person who likes you would have replied by now, yeah? Given that you didn't reply to my text last night, I've called you in the morning. This is the second call, it goes straight to voicemail. So I'm done with that. I tear the paper up and have my breakfast, go to church. After church, I go for coffee. And as I'm sitting there, having my coffee and cookies, I see a text from this nigga. He has the energy to reply, Says, oh, I got your angry voicemail. I didn't know this is how you're going to I did not expect you to react like this. That was very unexpected of you. I'm sorry if I misled you in the communication. I'm like, first of all, I'm so embarrassed. And when I sent that message, I was like, am I the drama? Am I this dramatic? When did I become this dramatic? But anyway, I just decided to send it. He texted me back, oh, he's acting so, oh, that was out of, what do you say it? Out of character for you. I wasn't expecting you to act like that. Then his communication was so off, so I was still a bit irritated. I was very, very irritated and annoyed by him. And he just replies that, and then I tell him, I am sorry, I feel embarrassed now that you've seen that you've had the voicemail. That's not what I meant, but I mean your communication was way off. You didn't even tell me what's going on. I just see you saying on your WhatsApp that you'll be back in 2025. So, and he says, oh, he actually didn't reply. So he leaves me like the whole day anticipating what his response is going to be. We go bowling in the evening with my friends, and around 7, that's when he replies. Oh, he calls me and says, and he's so chilled, guys. He's so chilled, it's annoying. So I'm still mad, I'm still fuming, but now I'm like anticipating what's he gonna say. Are we still gonna get to keep seeing each other, keep talking? Is he going to forgive me? And yeah, just maybe he can try and communicate better with me next time if he sees that's irritating his communication. So he calls me, he apologizes, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. So I say, oh my god, I'm so sorry too. I feel embarrassed. That's not how I should have handled that. I didn't know I had so much drama. That was a bit dramatic even for me. So, and that's not how I do things. So I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he's my guy. But then guess what? He drops the bombshell. Oh, but then I don't think we can continue talking. I'm like, what? He just apologized to me and said you're sorry, your communication is off, just to tell me that we can talk again. And it's like, yeah. I'm like, are you sure? It's like, yeah, I don't think we can continue talking again. Like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, okay, you don't want to try again? No? Okay. And he says, have a nice evening. I mean, so yeah, guys, I don't think I've ever had a heartbreak. No, I've just been seeing this guy for like 4 dates. This is the 4th date. And the feeling that I felt when he told me we can't continue talking, I could have called an ambulance for that. I felt so weak. I dragged myself to the car. I am glad that I wasn't driving, but I felt so weak. I felt like, oh my god, I think I just put so much. But then looking back after that, so I came back home, called my best friend and told her what's it going on. And yeah, she's just telling me, oh, we're cussing the guy, we're insulting him, oh, he's not all that, nah, 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 nah. But then I decided to let me just journal and get things off my chest because I am feeling so weak. I don't even think I can go to work tomorrow. And tomorrow is a Monday, I have to go to work. And I have to be early here, I have to be on my A game at work here. So I'm like, oh my god, I wish I was in Kenya, I could have just called in sick or something. But then I just journal and I realized this guy was just nice to me, and given like from what I was saying, that the friendliness, it just mellows you down. And then this person comes along and he's so mellow, he's so chilled, he's so stable in his life, but then his communication is off. But then you don't really notice that looks like he's just an introvert who doesn't talk much, so you don't really pay much attention to that. But at the end, that's what costed me. So I am not the drama, he's the drama. But yeah, that's my first dating experience here. So more to come. But I want another East African guy. Maybe I can try date a white man and see but I don't know, I'm not sure about that. But yeah, we'll see. But so that's how I have been, that's where I have been. Regards to the business, I'm just going to take my time and get used to maybe my job and get a flow of the finances and settle in really really well before I can decide what I really want to do. If I want to keep making the skincare and sell them here, or what, I still don't know, but I still know that I want to be in business in the long run. I don't want to practice nursing for the rest of my life. So yeah, that's that. The business is going to come back, maybe not in the skincare, maybe in the skincare, I just don't know, but there's a business coming in the future from me. But as a parting shot, it gets better. With all the tiredness, with all the exhaustion, with all everything that comes that you might be feeling now, trust me, it gets better. You just have to trust in yourself and find ways to reconnect with yourself. For me, reconnect myself with reading, journaling, but that didn't work. That just is not working at the moment because I feel like, I don't know. I think it's just being in a new environment, is just getting used to that, and just give yourself the, be kind to yourself. Whether you feel like you're failing, whether you feel like you're not consistent, remember that this is such a big step that you've taken, and you just need to take it slow on yourself and just enjoy the moment and stay rooted in your faith and trust in God. And if you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, you're a Hindu, whatever you are, whoever you serve, whoever you think brings you clarity in your life, just hold on to that. Hold on to that with you, with everything that you have. You need that. You need that, definitely. And no matter whether you have your country people with you, if you came alone, if you came even with your spouse, I believe it's just hard. People adapt differently to different situations, so it's gonna be hard just settling in and just getting your life back on track, or getting your groove back on. But take it easy on yourself. You are doing good. Just, you're just making that big decision of relocating to a different country, and that's commendable, that's brave. And yeah, that's what I tell myself, and that's what I would tell you who feels like you need to get running. You don't need to run now. You can crawl, you can walk, you can jog, and then you can run. So yeah, just enjoy every day and each day as it comes. And yeah, that's it from me. And hopefully I'll be posting more videos and just, yeah, make this an online channel again. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, thank you for watching, and for, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Yeah, and leave down your comments on if you're an American, if you're an African who has immigrated to the US. Tell me how your experience has been, especially in the dating scene, and plug me with the real men. No, just no, maybe not the real men, but genuine men. Or not, just tell me your dating experiences. You don't need to ghost or be ghosted by people. Just tell me your dating experiences down below, wherever you're from. If you emigrated, if you're just new to the country, to the US, wherever, whichever part you are in and you're dating, tell me, tell us how that has been. So yeah, bye bye, and I'll see you in the next video.